I found it really hard to study in a group, so I avoided group work. I could not study in a group, so I did individual studying. So I found out that I actually studied more and got more when I'm studying alone than when I'm studying with people, with a group of people. So it might differ from person to person. You find out maybe you work better in a group, you grasp a lot of information in a group, which was the case for 90% of the people I studied with. You find out they were studying in groups, but it didn't work for me. I prefer studying alone.
Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi.
What's up, T gang? It is your girl T. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, please don't be shy to smash the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell to see videos every single time I post, baby. So today I am going to be talking about how I survived in medical school. I just thought, let me just shoot a quick video. I'm on my way to work. It's early in the morning. I'm running a bit late, but then I still have a few minutes to spare on this video, so it's going to be a very quick one. I just thought, hey man, you know, medical school has been so difficult. How did I survive actually? So I've been thinking. So this is according to my experience. Don't watch this video and say, I listened to Tanya, she gave me tips on how to survive in medical school. This is my experience, how I survived in medical school. So most of you who don't know, I went to SMU, which was previously known as Medunsa. So it is a medical school. So how did I survive at SMU? I've been thinking, like, damn girl, how did you survive? Medical school is very difficult. Ask any student who is studying in a medical school how difficult it is, whether they're studying medicine, whether they're studying anything in the medical field or in the health field, physiotherapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, radiography, nursing, all those kind of things. They are very difficult and it is so stressful. It is easy to fall into depression and anxiety, drug abuse when you are studying in a medical institution. So how did I survive all this? How did I go through medical school, and how did I actually pass on record time? Honestly talking, firstly I can say it was God, man. It was God. It was God. Those who went to school with me know that I wasn't I was playful. I can say I was playful. I wasn't that serious, man. I wasn't that serious. So step number one, all work and no play made Jack a dull boy. Is it Jack a dull boy? I don't know the name Jack. Whoever it was, man, it made dull. But all work and no play made the guy a dull boy. So step number one, don't always focus on books. Like, you can't even go out for some fresh air. Sometimes your mind gets tired, guys. You're a medical student, come on, you know this. Your mind gets too tired and exhausted if you keep on doing the same thing over and over again. Go out, refresh your mind, come back and study, carry on studying again. So give yourself a break, don't push yourself too hard. Step number two, how did I pass in medical school? How did I find myself passing? It was something that also surprised me, that, oh my god, I passed. What the heck? So how did I pass? Step number two, I used what? Yeah, you know those kind of things they use, like what we use when we wanted to remember planets when we're young. We used to say, my very energetic mother just brought me nuts, please. So these are the planets. So my is Mars, very is Venus, energetic is Earth, mother, my very energetic mother, M, the other M is, you know, on and on. So this is how we remembered planets when we were young, right? My very energetic mother just brought me nuts, please. So university, I used the same method, the same system. Mnemonics, whatever they are. I can't pronounce it, guys. You pardon me, but you know what I'm trying to say. These, they help a lot. They help a lot, especially when you start doing pharmacology and you start doing anatomy, mostly anatomy. It really helps. I remember one. I remember one. This one I never forgot in anatomy when I was doing my second year. It said I love spinach. So these are the muscles of the back. I love spinach. We call them the erector spinae. Number 3 is actually it's the opposite for me. That's why I say this only applies to me. So this one only applies to me. That's why I said it's only according to my experience, and experiences differ. So for me, I found it really hard to study in a group, so I avoided group work. I could not study in a group, so I did individual studying. So I found out that I actually studied more and got more when I'm studying alone than when I'm studying with people, the group of people. So it might differ from person to person. You find out maybe you work better in a group, you grasp a lot of information in a group, which was the case for 90% of the people I studied with. You find out they were studying in groups, but it didn't work for me. I prefer studying alone. So if it helps to study in a group, you discuss things, you talk things through. If it works for you, study in a group. It helps to study in a group. You get to revise, you get to explain to the next person, and they understand. You also keep on revising what you keep on explaining to the next person. But for me, it wasn't the case. I preferred doing it alone. So how did I study alone? You find that I record on my phone what I've been studying. Now I record it on my phone. It's a way that I use to keep on reminding myself and saying it. And then I play the voice notes over and over again, the recording over and over again. So this is how I studied. This is how I passed medical school. So that is basically it. The use of mnemonics, whatever that is. And then study group or studying alone, it is up to you what works for you. And then all work and no play made Jack a dull boy. So this is how I passed, and of course the almighty God. And then how did I survive? How did I get through the challenges of medical school? Honestly, I was that kind of a person who didn't mind what the next person is doing. What I mean is, I am not a competitive person. You find out that people would wear expensive stuff. It's one of the things that can cause anxiety, depression in university. You are comparing yourself to other students, but you don't know where they are coming from. You don't know their situation at home. You don't know what kind of funding they're using for school. I was an international student. My parents were paying from their pockets. I did not have a bursary paying for my things. So I understood that. I put it into my head that, Tanya, your parents are paying for a tuition fee. You do not have a funding, so you can't expect a lot from your parents. And I am not the only child. We are 3. I have a brother who's in college, still in college right now. I have a little sister who's in private school. So I couldn't expect my parents to buy me expensive stuff. The tuition fee they were paying for me was more than enough. I was content with it. That made me go through medical school. I did not look at the next person with, oh my god, this person is wearing Gucci, whatever they were wearing. I did not care. That was not me. I know where I'm coming from. My parents are paying for my tuition fee. We are not rich. We are just average people. We're not rich, so I can't expect more from them. That made me content and go through medical school. I did not stress about what the next person has. Even those people who are driving expensive cars, it's their cars. Those were not my cars. I don't care about that. I'm here to learn. I don't have a car. I accept that. I don't have a car. My time is going to come. So that made me go through medical school and avoided anxiety, because I was already living with anxiety. So I did not want to keep on adding to my anxiety with unnecessary small things. So that is number 1, how I survived medical school. Number 2, I talked about substance abuse, alcohol, drugs, weed, and all that. Honestly, I have never been really an alcohol person, so I did not abuse alcohol. I would go out now and then, like I said, or work and not play. I would go out now and then to have maybe a few drinks and then go back to my room just to refresh my mind. I would have lunch with my friends, just to refresh our minds. It helped me go through medical school. Um, marijuana, whatever you call it, or how you want to pronounce it, it's a trap I fell into, but when I got to university, it was due to the workload, it was due to the stress of school, but I cannot say I overdid it, or I cannot say I abused it. It was just, a way of coping, which is not good. You shouldn't use substances to cope. You shouldn't abuse substances to cope. There are better and healthy coping mechanisms, unlike drug abuse and substance abuse. So I do not fall into the trap. When you are in varsity, find healthy coping mechanisms, exercise, good diet, talk to people. There are psychologists on campuses free of charge. Talk to a psychologist about your problems. It's another way you can go through medical school and survive medical school. What else? What else, man, did we go through in medical school? I even forgot some of the things. So you see, with time, you forget the struggles you went through. I even forgot most of the things I went through, but there's a lot of things that I went through in medical school that I don't even recall. But anyway, I hope this video was helpful. It was not that formal. It was just a chit chat, passing on a message to my fellow students, medical students, especially first year students. I hope you come across this video and it helps you a lot. Anyway, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave your comment down below. Subscribe to my channel if you're coming past this channel for the very first time. Subscribe to my channel, please. Let's grow this channel. Don't be shy. Let's join the T gang. We are a happy family. Subscribe and join the gang. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you. Until next time, I love you guys.